Welcome to the Jaron Jarvis channel. I am Jaron Jarvis. Today, I would like to introduce to you, how do I stop missing my girlfriend? Sorry if this isn't the right place for this, but I wasn't really sure where else to go. It's just really weird and I need help. Sorry, I guess I should explain myself before asking that. A little bit about me: I'm fairly young at 23 years old. I live away from my family. I'm in the West, near the Rocky Mountains, while my mother and sister are in the Midwest around the Great Lakes, so I don't see much of them. We're on good terms, we just don't have much to talk about. Anyway, I work as a software engineer, so living on my own isn't too difficult. Sorry, getting sidetracked. A couple years ago, I met this girl I've never dated before and I never really gave it much thought. But a couple of friends said that I should at least try out a dating app and give it a shot. I wasn't expecting much, to be honest. I'm not really attractive and my personality is kind of irritating. I was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome when I was young and, while I've gotten better through lots of hard work, I still struggle with reading facial expressions and other forms of body language. It's difficult to try and figure out how much is too much for someone when it comes to talking about my own interests or making jokes with someone else. God, I'm doing it right now even. Sorry for all the tangents. The point is, I was extremely happy when I found this one girl on Tinder. She hit all the checkboxes: heartwarming smile, intelligent, independent. I used a super like and everything. Though I've been told that that's super lame and makes me look desperate. But she apparently didn't think so, as we hit it off pretty well. It's been a couple of years since we met, and I've been thinking about popping the question. I'm pretty sure she knows, but she never pressures me into it. Though, she gave me this really nice wristwatch. I'm stuck in the pre-smartwatch days, a black and red Bulova, saying that it matched my glasses. Obviously, neither of us can afford Rolexes or anything like that, but it was much appreciated and I wear it every day. The leather strap is a bit worn down, though. Whenever I'm nervous, I sort of just pick or scratch at it. Sorry, getting off topic again. Everything was going great and we were really happy. Unfortunately, that's where things become weird. Like, really weird. We've been living together for a while now, and had bought furniture for two when she moved in. We bought a sofa and a king-sized bed. Before that, my living room had a single black armchair facing the TV that I would sit in and play video games. Comfortable chair but not really suited for cuddling, you know? Same with my old bed. Comfortable, but too small for two people, being a twin-sized mattress. Also, the old bed frame was pretty cheap and was on the verge of falling apart. Sorry, I know that seems unimportant, but just hear me out. It does matter. Anyway, I woke up to my alarm on Monday morning. After turning off my alarm, I rolled over in bed to give my girlfriend a morning hug. But she wasn't there. I sat up and looked around the room. She wasn't at the desk, either. I walked into the living room/dining room area. She wasn't there. While I was confused at the time, I figured that she had already gone to work. She did that every now and again, so I wasn't too worried. I got dressed and went to work. Once there, I sent her a good morning message to her on Facebook, what I normally do if I don't see her in the morning, before setting down my phone and started working on this defect that had just come in over the weekend. The rest of the day passed by uneventfully. Had lunch with my co-workers on my team, finished the defect, and finally the day came to a close. Sorry, I guess it's not really important what I did. Anyway, I looked at my phone. I hadn't given it much thought throughout the day, but my girlfriend had never responded. Opening up Facebook, I looked at the chat history to see if she at least saw it. Upon it loading, I saw the error message in red: this message didn't send. Check your internet connection and click to try again. It's a fairly typical error message, so I wasn't worried too much. I typed out a message saying that I was about to head home. This time, I wanted to make sure it sent. The error message appeared. I checked my Wi-Fi settings on my phone and everything looked normal. I tried disabling Wi-Fi and using data, but the error message appeared again. Frustrated, I tried messaging another friend, just checking in with them to verify that, yes, my phone isn't just messing with me and has connection. He responded soon after, so at least I knew it wasn't an issue with my phone. Scratching my head, I figured I'd just sort it out with my girlfriend when I got home. So, I went home. After unlocking the door, both of us always lock the door behind us, so it wasn't anything to worry about. I stepped inside and called out to her. No response. I looked around, no sign of her having been here. Now I was beginning to get nervous. I know you're allowed to contact the police with a missing person report before 24 hours, but she hadn't shown any signs of physical/mental duress the day before. I really can't remember how I justified it to myself, but I just sat in the living room until the wee hours of the morning, hoping she would walk through the door. Finally, I was too tired and went to the bed, falling asleep instantly. I woke with a start. My alarm had not gone off since I forgot to turn it on last night. I looked at the clock and my heart sank as it read 10 a.m. I rolled out of bed and then froze. My girlfriend still wasn't here, but this is the strange thing, the king-sized bed we had bought together was not the bed I rolled out of. It was the cheap, twin-sized bed that I had been using before she moved in. I don't know how long I looked at my old bed, heart pounding in my chest, but I managed to move to the living room. It only got worse when I saw the sofa replaced with the armchair. I didn't know what was going on, but I was shaken from my thoughts when my cell phone started ringing. Going back to my room and answering it, it was my coworker asking where I was and if everything was all right. I wasn't sure how to answer at that moment, so I said that I would be in soon and work overtime later this week to make up for my missed hour and a half. I rolled into the office, unable to break my commitment I had made. When I sat down at my desk, the rest of my team looked at me, making me feel guilty. My desk neighbor asked me if anything happened. I lost control and started crying. I said that my girlfriend was gone and was about to talk about the furniture when my coworker interrupted me and asked in bewilderment, "Girlfriend? When did that happen?" Something was definitely not right. I don't know why it took until that moment for it to really sink in. Maybe I was just hoping that maybe this was a really weird waking dream that made me not able to see my actual furniture or something stupid like that. I talked about my girlfriend fairly often with my teammates, seeking advice, talking about plans the two of us had made. So my teammate asking that made it clear that this was not a dream. Well, it was too late. I was already crying and started explaining what was happening to him. He looked at me in confusion, pity. I really don't know. Obviously, this was attracting attention from the others as well, and I just wanted to know where my girlfriend was. Unfortunately, they all said that they never knew I had a girlfriend at all. They suggested that maybe I go home and rest or something. Maybe they're right, I thought, nervously picking at a loose piece of leather on my watch strap. I feel like I've let them down. I shouldn't force my emotional issues on them. How do I stop missing my girlfriend?